Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll just title this, Ye Are the Forge of Lies, somewhere along those borders. But I'm just going to do this quick lesson on, what's going on today here in Babylon. You see, and Esau, is, he's perverted the world with his image. You see, with his lies and the wickedness, the demonic acts. You're letting little boys be girls and girls be boys. You're polluting the food. You're polluting the water. You're putting the woman over the man. You're totally going against what the Lord is saying in the Bible. But I'm gonna let this segment play and for a minute, and then I'm gonna quote some scriptures, and then through the power of the Spirit to close out. But in this, this is what the government is doing here in Babylon. I'm gonna let it play, and then I'll come back with a script.
So as Dems sell perversion.
Trans youth are vulnerable. We really want to base our treatment and to affirm and to support and empower these youth, not to limit their participation in activities and sports, and even limit their ability to get gender affirmation treatment in their state.
No, it's not Halloween. It's the Biden administration's version of normal. As inflation continues to tear through household budgets and weaken America, they trot out Rachel Levine from HHS to promote dangerous hormone blockers and life-altering trans surgery for minors. This is sick. Adults preying on our children under the guise of providing health care, claiming that anyone who criticizes their tactics and their goals is bigoted or intolerant. And their twisted forces that are backing them, yeah, they're well-funded, and they're fanning out across America. In New York, the home of sexual deviants, Drag Story Hour DSH NYC, it's a taxpayer-funded nonprofit, puts on shows for children as young as 3. And one of its more...
You see? This is what Esau is pushing. You see this? Now I'm gonna get a script. We're gonna go to Job 13:4, and it reads, "But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value." You see, and this is what this is what Esau's doing. Lying to the children and telling them that they can be, a boy, or if you want to be a girl, to be a boy. They're lies. They've lied about history, and this is all coming out here in this place. This is why the Lord says, come out of her, my people. This is you Jakes. You better come out of. You have to come out of this place, because this is what they're doing in this school, in these schools, and they done started these drag queen churches and stuff like that. And this is just the Babylon, the land of confusion. You see, Let's go over to we're gonna go to Jeremiah. We'll go to Jeremiah. You see, and this is you know, this is clearly going against the Lord, clearly of YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, the God of Israel, the God of the Hebrew Israelites. This is clearly going against the Heavenly Father, the Creator, to allow this. But this is Babylon. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. This is not the kingdom. This will not be going on in the kingdom of YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, the Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. This will not be going. None of this will even be a thought of doing. You see? You know, they're pushing this on the kids, trying to pervert the kids, and to do all this. They're putting it in all the animation, cartoon movies, and you know, and all the movies. You know, your celebrities are doing it. You know, I'm gonna let it play for a little bit. And I'll come back with a quick script.
For prominent performers has social media accounts filled with nudity and other sexually explicit content. Oliver Herface, who also goes by Angel Izaguirre, is one of the talents listed on the DSH website. The organization's sanitized bio of Herface describes him as a drag king and a former daycare teacher who has a passion for working with children, especially what it means to be queer and trans, the education of that.
See? You see this? You see this? This is what's going on here in Babylon. You see? This is what's going on. Let me get this is just sickening, man. This place, Babylon, America is one big giant freak show. Anybody who wants to stay in this place, you're finished, man. You're finished. You know, this is one big freak show here. It's sickening. Jeremiah 16, Jeremiah 16:19. It says, "O Yahawah, O Yahawah, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit." You know, all these different you know, all this stuff, these goddesses, you know, Statue of Liberty, and you know, the Queen of Heaven, all these Greek gods, and you know, Islam, you know, Buddha, you know, all these different gods. The Lord is he's gonna expose every single last one of them, because they're false. You know, believing in Allah, you know, apologetics, you know, what's the other one? Guadalupe. You know, all this is coming down. The Lord is gonna, he's gonna destroy this place, man. He's gonna destroy this place. Because look at this. This world is completely gone. Gone. And it ain't coming back. It ain't. This is it. The Lord said their sins have reached unto heaven. You see? Just a bunch of confusion. The Lord made man for woman. Not man for man. Not woman for woman. Man for woman. Or woman for man. Salakia, woman for man. You're roughly paraphrasing it. You see? But Esau in his but Esau, you see? But Esau in his witchcraft, matter of fact, I'm gonna close out with this right here. I'm gonna close out with this because call Halayim La YAHAWAHSHI. Esau with his witchcraft and promoting all this stuff, he gonna get it for this, man. Matter of fact, let's go to Nahum. I'm gonna read a few in Nahum and I'm gonna close out. But Esau, pushing his agenda, and he's covered the world in his own image. He didn't tore down the real face of YAHAWAHSHI and tried to destroy the image of the saints, lying who the people is, the real people, lying and telling the people that they're the people when they're not. Destroyed the images of the Elohim, the angels. They set up all this, like it says, vanity. Just a bunch of confusion, evilness, wickedness. This place is totally against the Lord. That shouldn't even come out of their mouth. It is sickening. And then they got the nerve to have in God we trust on that dollar bill. But lying. Just a bunch of lies. This is Nahum 3 and we'll go 3 and 4. And it reads, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft. And that's what America is, the mistress of witchcraft. They got witchcraft and sorcery all in these movies, and they put it in everything, in your food, on your clothes, at your jobs, doing all these satanic holidays. They're not opening up this book and doing holy days like the Lord said. They're doing all these false satanic days. And things are getting more satanic. More witchcraft. It says, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. You see, and that's what is, and this what this place is done. It's all the nations are doing this. They didn't made all the nations drunken from the perversion and the customs. You see, Russia, that Vladimir Putin ain't going for that. They're not doing that over there like that. You still have you still got your sweethearts and different things, but This is a different atmosphere over here completely. This is clearly the end. You see? They're all heathens. But this place is gone. It's gone. You got the fruit cup community, the alphabet, all in the military. You know, I was looking at something with that with that George Washington. You know, one of the founders. One of the founders. You know, at the beginning of this place, what they call America. You see? And George Washington was a president who fought in battles. You see? George Washington was one of those who fought in battles, but he was wicked too, doing all of them presidents, doing homosexual acts. But this is sickening. They've completely went away from the Lord. This place is Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You got your president here in America now. You know, this is what he's promoting. You see, this is what he's promoting. Five, behold, I am against thee. The Lord said, I'm against this place, man. He said, behold, I am against thee, saith YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And this is what's going on right now. He's exposing this place. You heard what Donald Trump said. He said we're at the bottom of education. This place has become weakened. You know, man, this place is. There's no hope for this place, man. There's none. There's no hope. This place is through. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's exposing everything in this place, America. 6. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee. This is pure abominable. He said, I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And that's what they're doing around the country, around the world right now. They're laughing at this place, man. And that's what Donald Trump said. This place has become the biggest joke. The biggest joke. I will say about Donald Trump, he stands a man. He stands a man from what I see. You know, he that manly, the men rule, and that's what, and that's ultimately that's what it is. But outside of that, that's where it stopped with him. But they all wicked. But I will say, he stands for that man, the men rule, But this place is out of here. The Lord is. This place is a big joke. He said, I will cast abominable filth upon thee. And make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. They're laughing at America right now, and ultimately this place is gonna be destroyed. I'll close out with this. 7. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee. See, and this is when this chaos start, and you know, when the plagues get heavier, and you know, the civil unrest and the famine, and they start burning down these stores, you know, lockdown, martial law, you know, these race riots, you know, when this starts to happen, you know, these other nations that are here, Elam and Moab, you know, Ammon, you know, these other nations are they're gonna want to get out. They're gonna want to get out of this place. Right now, they're able to still make their money and do what they do, but that time's coming to an end. That time's coming to a complete end. It says, and it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. And Nineveh is what would be called Babylon, which is in modern day Iraq. And Nimrod, you know, that was the Assyrian, that was the city that he built, Nimrod, the Assyrians, and they were overthrown by the Medes, you see. And Nineveh was a strong, powerful, place, just like America. And this is who this is talking about. This would be the modern day Nineveh, because it was strong and powerful, rich, just like America, but it was wicked, and it got overthrown, you see. And that's what's finna happen here. And say, Nineveh is laid waste, who will bemoan her? The Lord is saying, who is going to bemoan this place? Who's gonna save this place? None of your false gods. None of them. The Allahs, the Jesus Christ, the Yeshuas, the the Buddha, you know, that Queen of Heaven, the Statue of Liberty. I mean, all these bugged out false gods that are not living, not the living God, not the Creator. Who the Lord is saying, who's gonna save? Who's gonna bemoan this place? Who's gonna help her? Who's gonna save her? Who's gonna uplift her? Whence shall I seek comfort? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee? You see? And so, you know, I seen this, I wanted to go in on that, man. You know, this place is out of here. This place is completely through from here, all the way from here to Beirut. This place is gone. And this is what they're allowing, man. And it's going to get worse than this. You know? So, you know, DTA, call Halayim La, YAHAWAHSHI. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Because this big giant freak show, this is just sickening, man. Sickening. But with that, I want to just close out and give all honors to YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Shalom.